Okay. Because you be going. I was trying to ask how your week was and stuff, but then you like diving in. So I'm like, all right, let's go.
Well, you're the one that brought it. Yeah, you get into it. I'm gonna talk about
I
it.
know,
Like,
no, no. I'm glad. I'm glad. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You start going when you talk about fitness. And you got a full mouth. I'm like, how's she eating and talking at the same? You're from.
mm. Wait, hold up. I
Oh
made
yeah.
I made a healthier banana bread.
Oh wow. Wait, what?
Yeah, and I actually recorded a video for it to post on YouTube next week, like the recipe of how I made it. But it's not
Wow.
my original recipe. I like saw it on Instagram,
Just
but
give credit where credit. Come on now. But yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
I gave credit
It-
in the video,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like just showing people that I made it and it
Yeah.
tastes really, really good. This is like my second time making it already, and it's really, really
Wow.
good.
How many calories per serving?
Per
Yeah.
serving, it's like 400 and like I think mine came out to like 400 and like 80 something. And it has like 30 something grams of protein, like
Oh
34 point
wow.
something grams
Wow.
of protein. It's a
Wow.
good amount. And I mean, it just like curbs your sweet craving if you're like, you want something sweet. I put a little bit of chocolate chips in it. So, but you could put whatever you want. You could add like walnuts or like if you
Mm.
want like healthy fats and stuff like that. I mean, but there's Greek yogurt in it, oats, baking powder, protein powder,
Mm.
a ripe banana, obviously, is banana
Wow.
bread. A few
Wow.
chocolate chips. I mean, you don't have to put chocolate chips, you don't want to.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, and you could put dark chocolate. I put dark chocolate chips in here because
Mm.
it's like slightly healthier, it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
has antioxidants and stuff. So yeah. But
Wow.
anyways, going to your topic.
No, that's
But I just
super
wanted to
good.
say that because it came out fire. It's pretty good. And it's
Wow.
quick to make. It's quick, it's so quick. Like it doesn't take a lot of time. And it bakes in 15 minutes.
And what did you use? Like, where did you find that recipe?
Um
Yo, I'm not about to sit here and be waiting 33 minutes for you to swallow something. Because banana bread is, oh my goodness.
Instagram.
Instagram. Okay. Oh my yo. No, that's my whole point. My whole point is that yeah, Instagram, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? These basic apps that people can utilize to help their fitness journey to make it easier, right? Like I feel like a lot of people don't know where I think a lot of people use things and they don't even realize how useful those things can be for their fitness journey. And it's like you could use that. You can use this. Art was telling us, or he had shared an app that he uses um to log his or track his calories. Like it's kind of like a MyFitnessPal, but it's kind of like a more of a trainer app. And like he was just talking about how he uses that, and you type in what it is that you ate today, and it just generates it for you, and you don't have to really worry about trying to calculate calories too much. Now, obviously, the most accurate way to track calories is to cook it yourself, right? To do what you did. That's the most accurate way. But you could definitely get around the ballpark type calories from something like a MyFitnessPal. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Apps like that can kind of cater to how much you actually put inside your body, and it generates that stuff yourself. Um, but yeah, you were mentioning or you were saying something about the Yuka app or something you were saying before I press record. Kind of cut you off.
Oh yeah. Well, why don't you? I don't remember. Why don't you just go ahead and I guess start with the questions and
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can dive into it. And I guess before even then, how has the week been? How has your fitness goals been? Anything changed? Anything new? Anything different? Anything that's the same? Anything that you are happy or not too happy about? I want to know.
um everything's been pretty good.
Hmm.
I definitely like for the past week, I was going back and forth trying to figure out am I gonna cut or am I gonna bulk?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, am I gonna cut or am I gonna bulk? And I kept going back and forth. And to be honest, low key, like I don't know, like sometimes I'm still not 100% sure like what to do. I don't know why. I'm just so like torn. Like
Mm,
I don't know. Do I want to focus on okay, because cutting, if I do cutting, then I'm gonna maintain my strength, So I'm not going to really necessarily be able to increase muscle mass,
Yeah.
but I'll focus on losing body fat.
Yeah.
Or do I want to go with bulking, which is the opposite? I am going to put on muscle mass. But along with that, naturally comes some fat because you're in a calorie surplus
Hmm.
and all that stuff, you know,
Yeah.
like, do I want to do that? Like, I was just so torn. But honestly, I think I came to my conclusion, and I think I am gonna, not specifically this month, but I was just kind of like trying to figure out what am I gonna do like next month or like soon. And I think most likely
Hmm.
I'm a cut because I noticed that I low key almost went with a bulk, but you know why?
Yeah. Yeah. Like what? Yeah. I'm curious.
Because don't get me wrong, bulking is a challenge. So I don't want to sit here and say it's easy because bulking is not easy. It's not, because you literally have to mentally be okay with, again, putting on mass, but putting on some weight. You have to be okay
Yeah.
putting
True.
on,
Yeah.
you have to be content with putting on some fat, and it's going to go, and
Yeah.
you can't control where it
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah.
It's going to
Yeah. Yeah.
go based off of your genetics,
True.
right?
Yeah.
So I don't want to say it's easy. However, because of my body type,
Mhm.
I feel like I know Imma do really well,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
I know Imma do really well. I know Imma gain muscle in the places that I want. I know that. But I feel like bulking is like low key, that's like the easy option for me. Like between cutting and bulking,
Mhm.
like that's my safe option. Like, oh, Imma just bulk. Imma just bulk because that's safe, that's the safer option. And I
Mhm.
caught myself and I was like, nah, let me challenge myself then. Let me cut again.
Mhm. Mhm.
Because bulking, again, I'm not saying it's easy, but it's just for
For
my body
you, for
type,
your body type.
like
Yeah.
for my body
Yeah.
type, it's it's a safer option versus cutting
Mhm.
where it's different. Like I have to really like
Mhm.
hone in and really like
Mhm.
get a grip and
Yeah.
like get it
Good.
together.
Yeah.
You know, so I think I'm gonna cut. I think I'm gonna do that. And I already like came to terms with
Mhm.
it. Like, okay, I'm gonna aim for that. We're gonna aim for it. But I don't want to take too much, you know,
Mhm.
talk too much. But basically that, I mean, everything else has been fine. I'm still at like a maintenance, but I
Okay.
was just trying to figure that out this past week, like, you know, what I'll do within the next month or so. So
Yeah.
yeah, but everything's been fine.
That's dope. That's dope. Many somebody on TikTok said they gonna do the same thing. Like I
Oh,
guess,
cool.
yeah. I guess people are like, you know, I guess some people do see maybe, and to be honest, I don't know. Maybe one can argue that bulking is easier than cutting, in the sense that, like, the only reason I say that maybe they could argue that is because like it's kind of like fasting, right? Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's easier to fast away from food than it is, I guess, to fast with food. I don't know. Like I'm gonna eat. I don't know. You know, like that's just
Honestly, or sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
no, no, no,
Like,
no.
honestly, I think it depends on your body type.
Your body type.
A person's
Mm,
body type is going to determine whether bulking or cutting is easier for them. Because
mm.
for some people, bulking is hard. It takes a lot for them to
That's
put
true.
on
That's true.
muscle mass,
That's true.
like to gain, whether muscle mass or even fat, like just to gain weight. It is so, and they could even be getting their protein in. They could be doing the workouts. They could be getting their sleep. But it takes so much for their body to like start, like, it takes a lot. So
Yeah.
honestly, like for that person, bulking would be really hard.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
maybe because they have a fast metabolism, cutting is super, they could cut
Like
like
super easy.
quick.
Yeah.
So I, at least from what I've seen with clients and stuff like that, I
Yeah. This
feel
is
like, oh,
somebody. Somebody was like, "Is that Giselle?" I don't know how does Minnie know? Yeah, Minnie. I think
oh,
you
I
met her.
know Minnie. I
You know
had her
Minnie.
on there. Yeah, Minnie, I remember her.
You remember her when she came over?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's crazy that y'all know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool. Everybody know you. Look, this is my brand. I know. Look, yo.
Not anymore. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, basically I'm saying I feel like it depends on the person's, your body type. Like whether cutting or bulking is going to be easier for you.
Yeah.
It just kind of depends because everyone's just different. Everyone's,
Uh,
you know, and cutting and bulking are both hard. I feel in general they're both hard, but they're hard in different ways. You know what I mean?
oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, because once a deficit, once a surplus, you're literally
Yeah.
forcing yourself to eat. You're literally, one you have to worry about not raising your blood pressure or your blood sugar. One you have to worry about low blood sugar, right? Because you're not getting enough calories. Like,
Yeah. So both are
yeah.
hard. It's just in
Hmm.
different ways.
Yeah, yeah,
Both
yeah.
challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you said, it does go back to your body type because if someone has diabetes, you got to watch how you bulk, right? Because if you're taking two, you got to watch your insulin. You got to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like it really caters to your body. It's really dope that you said that you brought that up because literally it goes back to the aspect of you being who you are and what we mentioned earlier, self-awareness, aware of yourself, aware of what it is that you have. Um, but that's super dope. That's super dope. And just to kind of segment into what we are going to talk about, TikTok, as well as just here on YouTube as well. It's just an aspect of, you know, apps, fitness gear, equipment, things of that nature, things that we can utilize to make our fitness journey a lot easier. I thought about this topic and I chose kind of to talk about this topic because there was one person who shout out to you are, but she pretty much like was talking to me and she told me about an app called Yuka that she uses because I've been using like more natural stuff like this is yo G, I know we talked about the deodorant even, right? That was even something we talked about. Yo, I've been telling everybody about our conversation and how we talked. I was like, I told some people because, and again, TikTok, I'm not sure if y'all ever dealt with this, but like essentially, for me, rather, I realized that when it comes to deodorant, I sweat a lot. So I need something that's like really that can hold me. But it
Me
seems
too.
like you sweat a lot too? You do?
Oh, sometimes like it depends, but yeah.
I
Once I
never,
start working out, like
never see you sweat. Even when you're working, I never really see you like sweating.
I was sweating today. What you mean? I was.
I don't want to hear all that's disgusting. But
Oh, nobody wants to see your face. That's disgusting.
I know y'all heard that TikTok. Like me. Why you didn't even have to go that low? Yo, you go for the lowest of the low. Yeah. Don't nobody need to see your face. Hey, that's disgusting. Well, guess what? I'm gonna be posting a picture right after this. So
Don't light the fire if you don't want the smoke. Don't light the match if you don't want the smoke. You ain't ready for it, then don't light it.
there we go.
Continue with your topic.
There we go.
Continue.
Anyway, I'm just saying the aspect. I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying?
You were saying that you were talking to people about the natural deodorant and how you
Yes,
sweat a lot.
yes. Okay. And so with the aspect of sweating, then came the discussion of like deodorants, and like I just kind of actually was put on to a new deodorant called Native. And I'm not sure if you ever tried Native. Yo, what you think about Native? Because again, we were talking about just a little just Kara over here laughing, man. Bro, y'all, yeah. Yo. but but like essentially me and G were talking about how like it seems like with natural deodorant, right? It kind of doesn't hold. Like it kind of like or just natural stuff in general that you apply on your body sometimes. For me, at least with deodorant, it wasn't holding me, or at least the ones I was using. And they were like, you start kind of smelling towards the end of the day. And G kind of chopped it up to the fact she was like, at the end of the day, I think you just have to embrace it. Like embrace the fact that it doesn't. Did you said something like that?
Well, I said at the end of the day, like you have to stay consistent with it
Yeah.
for your body to like adjust to it. Because the thing is imagine I've been wearing deodorant for years. I mean, I started wearing deodorant when like I started puberty because then you start smelling and stuff like that, you know? So imagine I was so young. So our bodies are so adjusted to the chemicals, to the aluminum in deodorant, because that's the thing that people talk about in regular deodorant,
Mhm.
aluminum, like it's not good for us, right?
Yeah.
So imagine like you are used to using that and then you stop and you try to use a natural deodorant, your body's definitely gonna feel it and it's gonna smell, But like, yeah, I mean, if you really want to thug it out, you just got to stay consistent and you let your body finally adjust to it. But like, it's going to take time. It's not going to happen within a week where like your body, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you're
Mhm.
not going to smell at all. Like, it's going to take time. So
Yeah.
that's what I was saying last time to you. That's what I was telling you. Cause even me, I'm going to be honest, I gave up on it because I was smelling and I
Yes.
was like, I can't be out here like,
You a trainer?
smelling.
The trainer too? Like
Exactly, that's what I mean. Like, I can't be out here like smelling like this. But honestly, though, I mean, again, I really would like to try it again.
native,
You
try
know,
native. Try native.
yeah, I could try it, like, and
Try it.
see. Okay,
Because this is native is different. It's like I don't know what it is, but your boy smelling good. Even
but
after
is it okay? But see, but that's the thing. A lot of companies say that they're good, but when you look in the back, though, is it really though? See, because that's my thing.
and native is one of those. Like and remember the app I told you about? Because again,
Yeah.
we're also getting into apps, right? Like apps that help us on our fitness journey or help us to stay healthy. There was one app that I was recommended called Yuka, Yuka.
Mm.
And the person I was talking to, she told me, she was like, "Yeah, Trey, if you scan that, it's like it's in the 90s. Like they give you out of a percentage, and so it's like
Oh,
0 to 100%. It's in the 90s." But she was saying things like Axe and all those other, Dove, soap and all that. You'll see those things, and those things are like at 30%. It's like things that you think are healthy, they're really not. Even cereals, like things that you're eating and stuff, is like on the scales of healthiness or the percentage of healthy, it's like it's super low. But native is one of those ones where I don't know what it is about it, but it's holding me. It's holding me. And
I'll
that's
try it. I'll try it. I'll buy it.
try it. Come on, right?
I
Because
need to try it.
yeah, you putting aluminum on your underneath your armpits. That's what you cool with that?
Hey, man, I'm just not trying to smell. But nah, no, but I'll try it though. I'll try
Yeah,
it. I'll
yeah,
try
try it.
the native.
Yeah. That's why I'm
Cause
having this. That's why I want to have this topic. Yeah.
yeah, no, absolutely. Cause I think honestly, yeah, like I try to use natural products as much as I can. Even shampoo, like I use a specific shampoo. Like I don't use the ones with like parabens, like it's paraben free, silicone
Paraben,
free,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
like I don't like all that stuff. And
Yeah.
when I first started and when I switched from regular, because I used to use
Oh
Dove.
wow. Yeah,
I
yeah.
used to use Dove shampoo and conditioner for
All
years.
the time.
So when I switched from that to the one I'm using now, I remember my hair was greasy. Like my hair would be greasy a lot. Like, but again, when your body's used to using something for so long and you stop, it's gonna react. Like it's gonna show. So yeah, but I mean the shampoo was kind of different. I really like stayed consistent because my hair didn't smell. It just looked a little,
Yeah.
a little greasy, maybe some parts. But like you could fix that. You
Yeah.
could you no, but like if you style your hair, like you could cover that. Smell?
Mm.
I mean, that's different. That's different. So like that's a little different. Only so much perfume can really hide that, you know? It's like mixed in with the perfume. That's not
Yo, why are you doing this?
I'm just keeping it real. So, anyways, what I'm trying to say is yeah, I stuck with the shampoo and now my hair has, it's adjusted to it.
Yeah,
But it took time.
it's a time.
But
Mhm.
but yeah, I'll definitely look into that app and download it and
Love that.
um
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Yes. No, and again, I just wanted to mention that one, and there's tons of other apps as well. Again, I was telling you about my fitness app, right? Which is one of the things I also would recommend, highly recommend when it comes. Marquita says she's been using Native for a while. Come on, Marquita, talk to him. Like, and essentially, like um apps like MyFitnessPal, those things can help you keep track of your calories. I think a lot of people don't really understand the value in those type of apps. Even when it comes to actual cardio, those apps are pretty accurate with the amount of calories you can burn for cardio. Like they calculate all that in there, and they even calculate they can give you a percentage of which the intake of calories you should have when trying to be in a deficit or a surplus when trying to meet a weight goal, right? They have like a calculator in it where you can insert those metrics and then it can spit out the amount of calories that you should be eating per day, right? Kind of like I don't know what you would call it, a calorie intake calculator.
Yes, however, Yeah, sorry. No, yeah, I know what you're talking about. And I don't want to say it's bad, but I do advise that people like you don't just use one thing and run with it. You should probably use like one or two, maybe three apps and take like the average.
Oh,
And you
that's
always want to take the
whew,
average
that's extra, but okay.
because wait, what?
I was like, that's extra, but okay. No, I'm playing. No, no, no. You're right. You're right. I can definitely see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. No, that's what you're saying. That's
Yeah, but I
really
mean if that's
accurate.
gonna get you to your goal,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
because you might go you could go based off of one app, and what if it's
Facts.
not the most accurate thing? What if you're eating more than your calorie deficit? Or what if you're eating way under and you're under eating? Like you just, it's good to kind of like, when they say, hey, the doctor said something, you got this and that, get a second opinion, right? It's the same concept. Like, use different things to get, whatever it is, calories and
Mm,
all that stuff. Like, I think it's good to just make sure you do it a few times
yeah.
and kind of get the average, see if the numbers are okay. Yeah, these numbers are similar. Or, oh, these numbers are way off. Why are they way off? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
all that I'm trying to say because yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's actually really good. No, I think that's a really good idea. Again, that's where you kind of have to utilize what you do have because um some people may see that as a lot, but if you're trying to get to your goal, it's like, why can't I use one app? Well, if you're trying to get to your goal, yeah, you may need to get a second opinion when it comes to fitness is a lot like building a business. There's no shortcut. And I didn't think of this, right? I was just like, oh, my fitness pal. But it's like, yeah, actually, I didn't think about that. You do kind of probably want an average number that you can, or multiple numbers that you can then take the average of and then use that as the, I didn't even think about that, but I forgot who I'm talking to. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, essentially, freaking fitness guru. But yeah, I agree. Having those elements and those aspects of helps. Having the app MyFitnessPal, being able to plug in your food, select certain food aspects. You can have categories that come with that. I think a lot of people don't use those different things, or they don't see those things as a form of help, right? And then you mentioned what you just had recently, or what you just made, which was the banana bread, right? And you got that recipe you said from Instagram. Like people aren't seeing apps as a way to make their fitness journey easier. They're seeing it as just like, oh, social media, scroll, look at gossip, look at all this other type of things, look at people working out. We don't realize that you can utilize those apps to make your fitness journey easier. Like you just made banana bread from a Instagram reel. And can you post that? Can you post that reel? Like post it in a group or something, like share that. Cause that's dope.
Mhm.
That's dope. Do you find
Yeah.
yourself doing that too? Do you find yourself like, do you find yourself, are you intentionally using apps to make your fitness journey easy? And be honest, like, or okay, you really are.
Yeah,
Well,
of course. I'm going to use whatever I can to my advantage. That's what you got to do to
mhm,
reach your goal, right? I mean, you got to like, you know, a lot of people seek convenience, but and there's nothing wrong with necessarily the whole concept of convenience,
yeah,
but I feel like a lot of people seek convenience like, oh, if it's convenient for me, I'm gonna get my workout in. Oh, well, if it's convenient, I'm gonna get my protein in today. If it's convenient, I'm gonna get good sleep tonight. Like if it all works out. No, you plan out your day, you plan out your routine, and you make the time to get your sleep, get your workout in, whatever you got to do.
yeah.
So going back to what you're saying, yeah, like you have to use things to your advantage as much as you can. Make it convenient for
Make it
you. I'm not
convenient for
saying
you. Yeah.
yeah, make it convenient for you because everyone's routines, everyone's lifestyles is so different. Make it convenient for you because what's convenient for you might not work for another person. That might send them off the deep end. Like you just never know because
Yeah.
everyone's
Mhm,
so different,
mhm.
right? So that's what I'm saying. Like I think a lot of times people just want things to work out magically. Like, oh yeah, like this is the perfect
Yeah.
scenario for me to
Yeah.
get my workout in, for me to get my cardio in today, and like, oh, it's the perfect day.
Mhm,
Like, no, you gotta make it happen,
mhm.
plan it out, make it happen as much as you can.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. Like I use Instagram. I'm constantly looking up like, especially because now that I meal prep, so like I have found a lot of meal prep recipes and I've tried some of them and they taste good. And because they taste good, they're now a part of like my menu.
I
Like it's
I
part of my options now.
I'm calling this. I'm gonna predict this already. I'm a you can call it whatever you want, a prophecy. I don't know. I'm calling it. Probably within the next 2 years, your whole freaking Instagram and social media probably gonna be food. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know. I honestly probably think that it may get to the point where like always seeing we see workouts, but we probably seeing an apron with Giselle training on it and like you cooking and baking. I'm not even lying. And maybe I'm for real. Like think about it. You probably may get to this point to where you shift into food and you're this real big nutrition like you still push working out stuff, but you're really big on meal prep food. That's the 80%. Doesn't that make sense that you would do that?
Well, yeah, but I don't have the qualification. I mean, meaning like I don't have the education for it. If I am gonna do that, I would definitely seek the education before I do that, you
But
know?
that's easy. That's the easy part. So, who did you not? No, I'm saying, do you not remember? Do you not remember? Do you not remember our guy that used to always that said the one of the most main things? What did he say? Ethan. He literally like chiseled in on my brand like that one saying that he said, and I made a snippet of it, which is just because you're certified don't mean you qualify. Like you remember that? You remember that snippet where he was like, just because you're
It's true, but I'm just saying, like,
you're living it before. That's what I'm saying. Like you're doing it, and then if you go get it, it's like she's been doing it, and that's the dope part. Like
mhm,
you've been doing the 80. You ain't just got
mhm.
no freaking cert. I know you know how many people I know got 35 now, and their body still like no, I'm dead serious. Like it's like bro, nothing has changed. If anything, you gain more weight. Like it's like I'm for after your nutritional certification, it looked like you gain weight. Like you laughing. You laughing, but I'm dead serious. No, that's hypocrisy in many ways if they are trying to lose, right? I get
Yeah.
everyone goes through their own things. People have fluctuations, PCOS, all these other things that you can't control. I get that. I'm
Mhm.
talking about somebody who's sitting here going, you got it, you're 80%. I'm nutritional. You know how they get their little plaque and they no, that's it. And then it's like, dang, like you increasing your weight. No,
Don't do
yeah,
that.
you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's like it's like, hold on, why are you looking a little bigger? When you looking bigger since you got it? It's like for real. Like I'm just saying, like like you can't be sitting here and like I'm serious. But that's why I always point to you, right? Like I always point to you, and it's an honor just to know you in the fitness community because you ain't somebody that just talk. You walk the walk.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, I be trying to gas you up, but you be constantly throwing me
I
down.
said thank you.
Oh, okay. Say it a little louder. Say it a little louder.
Not my fault. You can't hear. I said thank you.
You're welcome.
No, I did. I said thank you the
No,
first
I heard you. I
time.
heard you. I heard you. I'm just saying. But no, like in all honesty though, yeah, I think it's just really dope that you put your pen to the paper and you don't just talk. But I can see that. I'm just saying. I can see that probably within the next few years. I think you're gonna be very heavy on meal. You're gonna be like the meal prep type girl. I think so. I think so. And I can only see it's only reasonable because that's the 80%. That's 80%. Like people keep ignoring that, but you can't. I can't. I realize like, bro, you got to get that down. If you don't get the 80% down, like it doesn't matter how much cardio and stuff you do or how you can try to do that to outset the calories. You can try, but it's with the amount of time given in the day, you're making it harder on yourself. If you can tackle the 80%, it actually makes the cardio and all the other stuff easier because you don't have to do as much to burn calories because you're eating less calorie dense food that substitutes for time, right? If you don't have a lot of time, then okay, eat less calories. If you
Yeah,
have a
because
lot
it's
of
so easy to eat like 500, 700 calories. But
yeah,
it takes a lot to burn 500,
burn
700
500,
calories.
700 calories. Yep.
So, but it's very easy to do that. Like, especially if it's unhealthy food. That's quick, quick.
That's an app.
Hmm.
Yeah. You're right
Hmm.
though. You're right. You're right. You're right. And I guess we can also segment too to like the equipment side of it. So we talking about apps. If you have other apps, we throw it out there because I want this video to just be like because I'm gonna be cutting out snippets of different apps. But okay, let's then talk about fitness gear. I'm not sure if you use fit. I don't know if I've ever seen you use fitness gear, but what fitness gear would you recommend people perhaps try? And when I say fitness gear, I'm talking about Apple Watches, um, braces, you know what I'm saying? Things that people can utilize in their fitness journey to make it easier for them as well. It can even be something like an air fryer. So just something that you or fitness gears, things that you've used in your throughout your fitness journey, equipment gear that has made it easier for you. And then like why did you use those things as well?
I personally don't have an Apple Watch. However, I do see that it does help a lot of people because you know, it has a bunch of like different gadgets and like different apps on there and like
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, so I feel it does seem like helpful.
Yeah.
The only thing is I will say like the like if it like counts like your calories or like your steps accurately, I'm not 100% sure just because it
Oh.
counts because like any movement that you make, it will count that as like a step. So you could literally be
Right.
doing this and it'll count that as a step. So I don't want to say, oh my gosh, it's the best thing ever. I think it's helpful in definitely in certain areas, but
Mhm.
just be mindful of that, right? But like,
Mhm.
um, yeah, I don't like fitness gear because at first I thought you were saying more like equipment or something, but like, what do you like
Yeah,
fitness gear as in like,
you can even say equipment because I was going to mention my under the desk elliptical, and so like shout out, man, to people who may be listening to this, looking at it, something like that, something like it kind of makes things a little easier because I sit a lot, so I can get an elliptical in that kind of can at least burn some calories, um, or even something more complex as like what I have over here, which is the door pull-up bar. Like something like that. You don't have to go to the gym, makes it a lot more convenient, and you're working out multiple muscle groups when doing that as well. So things like that as well. If you have other things maybe that you utilize as well, and then why as well. I'll chime in too, but
honestly, I mean, I have some dumbbells. Like, I have, of course, I have to have dumbbells at the
right.
house, you know. So I have dumbbells,
Mobility, yeah, with dumbbells, yeah.
yeah, or like a band, like one band to do mobility. And I mean, hey, at the end of the day, you could get a workout in, anything in with body weight.
Yeah.
So you really don't
Yeah, 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 yeah.
need
True.
like,
True. True.
you know, well, I mean, depending, right? But overall, like if
Yeah.
you're just trying to get a workout in, you can work out with your body weight. So maybe that's why I don't have too much of it because that's the mindset that I
That's the
have.
mindset you have.
I'm just like,
Mm.
well, I'm gonna do like I'm gonna figure out a way, like regardless.
Mm. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm.
yeah, you know, and then but I do have like I know you said the air fryer. I have an air fryer. I love it. I use it all the time.
So then why? So yeah, what's your why for that? Like, yeah, what does it benefit you in? What does it help?
Well, I love it because it essentially like makes your food like, you know, more crispy and stuff like that, but you're not actually frying it in like oil and doing all of that. It's
Less
just
calories?
yeah, like so that's
Calories.
less calories
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
less fat, less, you know,
Exactly.
yeah, just less of those things. So I love the air fryer. Plus, the air fryer tends to be quicker versus if you put something in the oven, it's gonna
Really?
yeah, it cooks
Oh,
everything quicker.
oh,
Because
what?
if I put something in the oven, it will
It takes
take
forever,
longer.
man. Yeah.
Yes, and
Yeah,
I'm
it takes
like,
forever. Baked chicken and stuff. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
it takes a while.
I know. Wait, see, this is what I've been trying to capture. Okay, so we have an air fryer down there. I haven't used it yet. So I'm about
You
to
need
think.
to start
I know
using
I'm
your
about to
air
start using
fryer.
it. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I use it for a lot of different things, like a lot of different things, because you can put all types of things in there. So I
Mm,
love the air fryer. I use it all the time. That's something I recommend everyone get, like an air
mm,
fryer. It
mm.
it just helps a lot. It really
How do you
does.
use it? Like,
It's easy.
like, is it just air? You just put it in there and then somehow to just press start and the air sucks it. Like, what happens? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Like it's just, yeah, I mean,
what?
essentially, like, yeah, because you can hear it, it's loud. like it's loud because it's like, I mean, yeah, it's using air to like, I mean, I don't know the whole process. I'm not like freaking, I just know that it cooks my food and I'm gonna eat it. And I just push the button and that's it. So don't ask me, Trey. You read the
Yo,
manual. Read the manual. Read the
yo,
directions.
nah, nah. I want you to tell me why you get. Yo,
Like over here, like I know the whole process. Like, what the heck?
oh,
Aren't
no,
you
no, no, don't do that, don't do that,
aren't
don't
you an
do that, don't
IT
do
guy?
that, don't
Like
do that, nah,
you
don't do
deal with
that, don't do
that.
that, don't do that, nah. That's computer.
Exactly.
Computers are way
You
different.
read the manual and
Computers are
figure it out.
way computers are way different than freaking nah. Hey,
It's technology.
yeah, but it's not no air fryer. I ain't no that's different. I'm just saying. I want you to know since you say you use it. You the one that say you use it. So what's happening to your food? You don't know what's
It
happening?
cooks my food in a healthier way and I eat it.
Yo,
Like what you mean? Like, bro,
yo.
it somehow
This
fries
is
it
snippet. This is
essentially
snippet.
it fries your food without actually frying it traditionally, like basically. I don't I don't know.
Use the air fryer, but I don't know what it does. Just use it.
Yeah, like just use it. Like, oh, like, and again, it makes your food like crispy as if it was actually fried in oil, which
Yeah.
is cool.
Hmm.
So I
That is
put
cool.
I put French fries in there, but it's air fried. I don't fry my fries in
Oh yeah.
oil. I
Yeah.
put French fries in the air fryer and they
No.
still come out crispy as if you like fried them in oil. So stuff
Okay.
like that, like it comes out really good.
Wow, that's so interesting. I really like care to know, but I get what you're saying. If you're not putting oil in it, then yeah, you're definitely eating less calories. If you're not putting butter in it, if you're not putting all these different things you need with a pan, like you're not, yeah, you're definitely eating lesser calories. And that's why I'm trying to bring all this up. I just want people to hear what you're saying, like the benefits of it, the benefits of it's faster and you eat lesser calories. That sounds insane. Like how have I not been using that? And
I
so
don't know.
I don't know. I really don't
You
know.
need to you start using it.
No, I will. I will. No, I really
Yeah.
will. I will. And also I would say too, even like a NutriBullet. I think a NutriBullet is also like I'm not sure if you do smoothies? You do sometimes, right? Like or like
I just use my blender, but yeah, we've had NutriBullet before. Yeah, if you juice or make smoothies,
yep.
that's great. I mean, those are kitchen appliances, though, Trey. That's not like really
No, it's
like,
fitness gear though. That's still fitness equipment. Say
yeah,
healthy.
yes, yeah. You want to talk about the microwave? You want to talk about the fridge? What do you want to talk about? You
It's
want to know where
helpful.
all the kitchen appliances?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because people need to know. People need to know that
No,
there's
I know. I'm just saying, like you get what I mean, right?
yeah, I get
Like,
what you're saying. But I'm just saying people need to know. People need to know. And these are amazing equipments, amazing things that people aren't using. And I know there's others that I probably don't know. Juicers. Juicers are I don't know if I've never really tried a juicer. I've tried the juice, but I've never really actually used it. But from what I see or from what I hear, it's also a really good source to, get the raw nutrient, type stuff that you can get from food as well. And I'm sure lesser calories because you're obviously squeezing something out of something. But yeah, I'm just running myself through a few things. Again, going back to the under desk elliptical, I think that too is something that has really benefited me um a lot. Like when I say a lot, I mean a lot. I love playing the game while working out. So you may see me at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, but it's me literally like on my elliptical, sitting down while playing the game. And I'm burning. I'm burning. And it has definitely shown itself as well, but you also can verify with apps, right? Like you can plug stuff in and you see that if you're moving, you are burning something. Now again, granted, you want to make sure that you're getting the heart rate up. As I told you, add resistance to it as well. Duration of time, how long you go for it as well adds more benefit to it as well. Um, But yeah, I would say the under the desk elliptical for me has been like a really big help in terms of cardio. Obviously, resistance bands, that has been a big thing for me too. Um, Something even as small as AirPods. Going back to the fact that you can have music or something that can tend to a podcast, things that can help you push through a workout. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to mention the things, even though these sounds very basic, I'm trying to mention things that people need to understand that you don't have to use these things don't have to work against you. They can work for you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying when I say
Yes.
that? Yeah, it's like these things can work for you. You can look at a YouTube or you can watch movies or Netflix while working out. Utilize these apps, utilize
Yeah.
these things for
Yeah.
fitness. Do you see what I'm saying?
Of course. Like for example, yeah. Like I was gonna say my treadmill, because we have a treadmill
I
here at
know.
the house.
Yeah, you be walking on it on here, yeah.
Yeah. And I've literally walked on my treadmill while being
While
in a
doing
meeting
this.
or doing a check-in. So I'm getting my cardio in while doing something else. And also I talk about this with my clients too. Like, hey, you want to scroll on your phone? You want to scroll on TikTok? That's fine.
Yeah,
But get on the treadmill while
yeah,
doing it.
yeah, 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 yeah.
That way you're like walking and you're on your phone. So that's fine. But you know what I mean? So yeah, you got to use it to your advantage as much as you can. Like do what works for you. Um, yeah, I think people just, I don't know. I mean, people just kind of get discouraged or like let those things kind of like discourage them.
It's
And
it's really no it's that's an excuse though. Like it because
yeah,
do you see what we're saying here? We're literally saying that you can use those things to do to further your fitness journey. But you hear people all the time say those things that's
no,
like
it is an excuse. Yeah, I didn't say it wasn't. It is because yeah, like you have the resources to do it. But see, but I mean, again, when it comes to fitness, like that's what I was even saying on the live with Chanel, right? Like a lot of people just focus on like a lot of people don't focus on like building like the healthy habits and all those different things. So, yeah, I mean, it comes down to that too. That's what's going to really help you too.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you can't like focus too much on I'm trying to find like the right word. Um, because even then, like all like the fitness tech, like the fitness apps and stuff, like all those things can help you, but even then, those only help you if you really are building those habits, if you're really like trying to put in a lot of effort to reach your goal. You get what I'm saying? Like, but
So
yeah, if you're not putting in effort, you don't want to put in time, you don't want to put in effort, you don't want to have patience, right? Like you don't want to do those things or have those qualities, then none of it's going to help you. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, you're exactly right. Larissa!
Larissa.
Yo, wait, you're working? She working?
Yeah, I'm
Dang.
so busy. That's why I'm late.
Yeah, you're like she's like over like an hour late. That's what's up. Like you that student that walks in the classroom that ducks down, and trying to get over. But nah, you're all good. You're all good. We're talking about just different things that can help make your fitness journey easier in terms of apps. It could be equipment, gear, fitness gear. So, do you want to chime in? Are there certain apps that you're using to help make your fitness journey easier? We mentioned MyFitnessPal. There's an app called Yuka where you can scan different items from freaking soap to food itself. You know, certain things that you can scan. To discover the health ratio. We mentioned again just basic equipment like air fryers. G said that it not only is faster, but it also makes less calorie dense food because you're not adding certain oils and things to it as well. I didn't know that it was faster. Like that right there just really makes me want to try it now. Yeah, so are there things that you're using on your fitness journey or in your fitness journey currently? Because you've been cutting like crazy. Are there things that you're using to help you as well? Like what do you use? Are you using certain apps that are helping you as well? Certain fitness gear that you're using or wearing that are kind of helping you to say, Apple Watch. We mentioned like Apple Watches and things like that. Are you using certain things as well to help you make your fitness journey easier?
I know I use Fitness to help track my calories,
Let's go.
but
Good.
not really. I don't use. That I don't use waist trainers or like any of that stuff when I'm lifting.
Yeah.
Um, I probably should use the knee brace
Knee brace.
because I've got a bad knee, but I haven't done that yet. Um, but no, not really.
Okay.
People use like meal preps and stuff to help.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you use the basic apps to help you make your finish it? Because G just talked about how she made banana bread from a recipe she found off Instagram. Do you find yourself using Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat? Do you use those apps to help you on your fitness journey as well? Do you ever find yourself utilizing those as well, or do you just use it for social media?
I follow people that do like healthy recipes and stuff, but I don't really um go down that rabbit hole because I know where it leads to for me. So I don't like some people do like healthier versions. I'll do it like once in a while, but I
Mhm.
can't. I find it hard to control when I go down that route. But everyone's
Mm.
different, so no, not really.
When you say go down that rabbit hole, you're saying like what, like comparison and all those different things that come with like maybe like looking at other people's social media. Is that what you're saying?
No, my taste buds start to like, even if it's artificial sugar or natural, it starts to like it and want more of it. So
Oh
I just
wow. Wow.
go down. I'll probably more of doing like a protein bar or something.
Okay. 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 So watching what you sometimes you have to watch at you will have to watch what you look at on social media so that your body doesn't crave it more is what you're saying.
No, just don't do it.
You just
So you know
don't.
how you said you was doing like she did like a healthier version of like
Right.
banana stuff. I just don't do it because I know what that will lead to.
Wow. Wow. Okay. And that goes to self-awareness. Probably goes back to what we were talking about as well, G. We were in the live earlier, and self-awareness is also a thing. Like knowing yourself. That's a big part too. That's definitely big. That's a part I definitely don't want to ignore. Knowing yourself, knowing what apps help in what sense and why. Um, G, you're very big on YouTube. You're very big with videos on YouTube that you're putting up there to help people on their fitness journey. Um, so YouTube would obviously be something that people would go to for your content if they're trying to get fit. But I do like what Larissa said. There are moments where you have to make sure that you don't do certain things or watch certain things or try new things on certain apps too, which wouldn't be an excuse. If you know yourself, then you know yourself, you know? But that's really good. That's really, really dope. I love that aspect. I was going to mention too that, that as well. And G, do you ever wear them too? Knee braces, back braces and things like that? Because I know Larissa said that, but you don't really find yourself needing those, you're saying. So that's why you don't use those. Because you lift heavy. You lift a lot. Well, you lift. So that's why I'm asking as well, because I know you do lift.
But no, I don't use them right now. The only time I've used a knee brace is when I was injured,
Mm,
um, which was like 2 years ago. But
mm.
I mean, after that, I got better. Like I don't need it anymore, you know. So
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't need to use them.
Okay. Knee braces and stuff are only used for when you're injured. Is that what they're only used for? I've never used them.
Well,
It's
if
supposed to
you're
help
it,
support your brain.
Wait, say it again, Larissa.
I said it's supposed to help support your knee when you train.
Yeah, I thought people used it even if they weren't injured, but I wasn't sure. So it's only when you
you're thinking of knee sleeves.
knee sleeves.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think that's what you're thinking. There's a difference between a knee
Yeah,
brace.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, yeah. I'm telling him.
oh.
I think he was thinking of like knee
Okay.
sleeves, but there's knee brace and knee sleeve. So yeah,
Okay.
like the brace is more like for injuries, like rehabilitation.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, if Larissa's saying she uses like maybe like knee sleeves, like yeah, because some people use knee sleeves when they're squatting because it helps them like it kind of like keeps your joints like, or from what I understand, it keeps your joints like warm, and it like basically helps you like when you're squatting, right? You squat, you have the knee sleeve, it helps your joint be able to kind of like, I mean, essentially just like push you back up. like to
Mm.
come back up. Like that's what it helps you with. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, I don't use those, but yeah, there are some people that use knee sleeves. Um, yeah, I mean, wrist straps, or I've used wrist straps, because sometimes like my
Mhm.
grip strength is like not the best sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'll use like wrist straps just so that like my hands aren't slipping from the
Yeah.
bar or something
Yeah.
like
Hmm.
that. I mean, yeah, there are all different types of stuff like that.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I wanted you to mention. That's good because people need to hear that.
Yeah, like you could use wrist straps if your
Yeah.
grip strength is not the best. If you find like your hand is slipping a lot from the bar. Um,
Yep.
yeah, I mean, again, it just depends.
That's good. That's really good. So a knee sleeve is different than a knee brace.
Yeah, yeah, those are
Okay.
different.
Okay. Okay.
Because in a knee brace, you're not really supposed to work out in that. Or from what I know, my understanding, you're not supposed to work out in it because that's for injuries or like
Oh.
rehabilitation. Because it's a
Oh.
brace. It's
Oh.
supposed to keep your whatever whether it's a knee brace, elbow brace, I don't know what, like back brace.
Mm.
It's the point is to keep you secure and still.
Mm.
Supposed to keep it
Okay.
still. You know what I mean? Like when I wore a knee brace, I had to wear it because I sprained a ligament. So it was supposed to keep my knee still and to keep my knee from like moving out of
Okay.
place.
Okay. Mm.
Versus like a knee sleeve, yeah, you could work out in that. It's meant for you to move while
Okay.
wearing it. You get what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, this is gold, man. This is freaking gold. What you're saying? Like I'm trying to tell you, I would have got a knee brace and I would have been with the working. Like I'm just like I didn't know. I did not know. So like,
Well, quickly you would have found out like why is this thing so stiff? Why can't I move it? Because you're not supposed to. See, and you were a trainer back in
yo,
the
yo,
day.
yo, 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 yo,
Oh,
yo, 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 chill out.
I don't know how you were
Yo, chill
doing it,
out, yo.
man.
Okay, all right.
Nah, because I be questioning that all the
Okay,
time.
okay. Well, ask Shirley. Ask Shirley. She was my one and only client. Yo, no, no, you low down, yo, you low down, yo, you low down. That's low down, yeah. You low down, yo, you wrong.
Hey, hey, no, I'm just
Nah, that's a snippet. I'll give you that one. That's
no, don't do that, Trey. Please stop.
no, I'll do that. That's on me. No, you making fun of me. That's a snippet though. That's a snippet because you didn't have to do that. Yo.
No, no, no,
Yo,
because I
yo.
didn't. No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just being
That's what I said.
honest.
No,
Like,
no, 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 no.
where's your witness? Where's your witness?
Oh, yo, you low down. You low down.
I'm just messing around. I'm just messing
No, I
around.
know, I know. And that's why I'm making a snippet. It was actually pretty good. I get it off. But that was at the same time messed up. But I can take a joke. But no, because you're right. I'm thinking to myself, like, oh snap. You know.
Your face was hilarious. Your face was hilarious.
Yo, Larissa, she's throwing shots, Larissa. But
I didn't hear nothing.
y'all, no, we ain't got no witnesses right here. Okay. All right.
No witnesses here.
Okay. No, but I love it though. I love it. This again, this is kind of why I wanted to have this segment. At least to give people an idea. You know what I'm saying? Idea of what they can use. Some people are literally on social media. Hey, what's going on? Some people are literally on social media and blaming social media for the reason why their fitness journey is really horrible. But at the same time, you can use social media, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, to help you make your fitness journey easier. You can use those things. You can also choose not to, which and you can prohibit yourself from certain things, like Larissa said, and also make it easier. You can do it that way, but you can utilize it too. Is my point. You can use there's certain apps that you can have and download to make it easier. Again, the Yuka app is the app I'm really going to start using. My Fitness Pal. That's what Larissa just emphasized. G, I was also going to mention, aren't there personal training apps that you utilize, right? To track your clients' information, right? Can't you see what they input in the app? Like, is that you want to shout out a few of those apps for people who may be trainers or people who may want to train?
Well, there's like, well, it depends what you're doing, but there's like Trainer Eyes, like where you could put your clients like programs in there and like stuff, meal plans or like whatever stuff like that. And like there's also True Coach, which is like what I use for like online training. So I put their program there and like that's where I message them and like all that. But I like they have their program and they see it and like I can see if they do the workout or
If they
not.
work or not.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and I could like it lets me know everything. Like I can see if they
Yeah.
missed it or if they did it or and they can put like if they did the same reps and weight that I told them or if they did more or less or whatever, like all that stuff. Um, what was your question again?
Yeah, just those different type of
Yeah.
apps that people
Okay.
need to, like, in a sense, you know, that could benefit them. And then in this particular case, as a trainer, some people are looking for apps or trainers that use apps that can keep them accountable, right? Some people don't want to be accountable themselves. That's why you're making money right now. Some people are literally saying, I don't want to keep track of it. I'm going to pay Giselle.
Mhm.
That's literally what's keeping money in your pocket. So like, and you're doing that through an app. Like that's what I'm saying. Like there's things that people can utilize or people are utilizing to literally make their fitness journey easier. And that's why I wanted you to say those things. Like people need to know this. Trainers need to know this, and people who need trainers. There's all sides. All people can benefit from these apps.
Yes.
It's dope. It's dope. That was kind of the core of why I wanted to bring this up. Again, I had a conversation with someone about the app, the Yuka app. There's a lot of things that we're using that aren't healthy, from the Dove soap, you know what I'm saying, to Axe spray. I have Axe spray. I just bought some Axe spray, and that's like freaking 20% on the freaking app. It's like not healthy. So I'm like, dang, okay, I gotta find something else. So there's things that we can utilize to make our fitness journey easier. And I feel like if we share this information with each other, it'll benefit not just us but others who hear it. And we need to share it because technology is a thing now, and we can make our life a lot easier and more enjoyable with our fitness journey if we use it. Yeah. All right. In closing, y'all got anything y'all want to add to it? Any other apps? Anything y'all want to throw out there? Any advice for using certain technology, gear, equipment that maybe y'all want to throw out there to people who may not necessarily have the easiest fitness journey currently? Anything that y'all want to say? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Y'all good? At church, we say all minds are cleared.
Mhm.
All right, no, but that's good. That's good. I love it. I love the aspect, again, of having this conversation. Thank y'all for chiming into it. Um, G, the rest of you too, even though you were super late, she chimed into it. She chimed into it as well. And she came in here.
Sorry, I'm working.
Nah, it's good. I'm remote now too. So trust me, I know. I'm remote now. All right. Yo, and Larissa, you should get an under the desk elliptical. You would love it. I have one now. And so I'm just saying, since you do essentially what I do now, I'm in tech support, like it's a game changer when it comes to calories and like burning and doing cardio. It's a game changer. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just
Hey,
saying.
Claudia.
I know. No, trust me. And I hated it too. But I literally use it so that I can sit down and play the game and do cardio. So you have to make it fun, right? Like I'm gonna go back to that too. All right, G. Like I know you talk discipline, but I always add fun in there too. Do you believe in that, G?
Yes.
I'm gonna always throw that in there. I do believe at the end of the day you gotta have fun. You gotta love what you do. You meal prepping, right?
Of
You just
course.
you just ate
Yeah.
some banana bread. Did you sit there crying while eating it? Like, no, I don't think you.
No, I was enjoying it.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta enjoy it,
Yeah.
man.
No. Yes, of course.
You gotta enjoy it. She's all about the big D.
I'm starting 75 hard again.
You doing it again?
Yeah.
Wait, so what's making you want? Wait, I thought didn't you just do it, or did you already do it?
But I had to start again because I had to stop when my auntie died.
That's what happened. Yeah, I do remember that. I saw your post, and then I stopped seeing them. Which and that's around the time. Yeah, yeah. How you doing, by the way? Everything.
I'm okay.
Okay. Okay, yeah. She just lost her auntie. G. Like it's like a
Yeah.
mom to her. Yeah, so
Sorry to hear that.
yeah, yeah. Condolences. My
Sorry to hear that.
condolences. Absolutely. And
This is
that
gonna
actually
sound like real rude.
wait, say it again?
No, I don't. No, I don't want to say it. No.
No, I said what's wrong? You can't start something and then I can't stand when people do that. Nah, you gotta say it. What happened?
No, I'm just like, oh damn, like, couldn't this happen like after my 75 hard job? I'm just not okay. That's what I mean.
Wait,
It
hold
sounds
on.
so selfish.
Mm,
But no, I'm okay. So I found out my auntie was on life support.
yeah.
Um like her body deteriorated in like 40 minutes. So she was admitted to hospital and then they put on life support. So when I found out, I flew out because it's like interstate.
Yeah.
And then she like passed away the next morning. Um and then yeah, like for Polynesian like funerals and stuff, like people always come and bring money to help. And then you have to like address it and like buy boxes of like corned beef and stuff. And it's a whole thing. And then when they come, you need to make sure that there's suppers of food.
Mm.
So it's just like really busy during that time. And then I gained like 10 pounds because I wasn't exercising.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
I just lost it when I got back. Like
Yeah.
over the past 2 weeks, I've lost it. But and it's like heavy Polynesian food all the time.
Mhm.
And then like no exercise for 2 weeks. I
Yeah.
couldn't even leave the house.
Yeah.
I just had to wait in case like people came and stuff because it was like unexpected visits.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's why I'm doing the 75 hard challenge again. But my gym's doing a challenge and it's called 45 hard because their challenge is normally for 6 weeks. It's kind of like a reflection of 75 hard, but for 45 days.
Gotcha.
So that started today. So I did my body scan this morning.
Yeah.
I've dropped 3% body fat since the end of the last challenge a couple of months ago, which is all right.
Mm-hmm.
But still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, and make sure you take it easy. I mean, me and G, we had talked about challenges not too long ago. Something I think it was with the check-in or something like that happened, or we got into talking about something. But just make sure that you don't hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you take it easy too. Make sure you take it like.
Oh, it's a mental challenge.
Oh, okay. It's not
It's
physical.
hard. It's a mental challenge, but there's a list of things you need to do.
Oh, it's not physical. It's just a mental challenge.
Oh, it's like one workout a day and plus a walk, like an outside workout.
Oh, okay.
Like 3 gallons of water. Make sure you're following a meal plan.
Okay.
You have to read 10 pages a day. So that kind of stuff.
Dang.
It's not supposed to be a physical challenge, but it's going to have physical benefits by the end of it.
Okay.
But
Wow.
it's not. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, hey, I mean, if that's what your self-awareness and that's what you need, or that's what helps you, like I say, I'm all for it. But just make sure in all sense, man, get your rest and make sure that at the same time, it's benefiting you in all aspects. And yeah, make sure you just loving your body and loving yourself in that aspect of doing what you got to do, also to make sure you stay consistent with what you're doing. I think all that matters. And I'm proud
I
of you.
joined another gym as well.
Oh, you joined another gym?
Yeah, just to focus on strength training.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'll be doing G's program more often. So I was only doing it like once or twice a week. So I'll
Okay.
keep you updated about the gains.
Yo, yeah. Wait,
Yes.
she did buy a plan from you, right? She bought something from you, I think. Yeah, yo, let's go. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's go. Let's go. That's dope. That's dope. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the call. Thank y'all again so much for the time. G, Larissa, you even hopped in here. Thank you so much too. And I know other people, they wanted to join. We have a few guests that are coming on next. Should be next Sunday as well. So it should be a lot more interesting as well, just to hear other different perspectives. But yeah, I thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all. It was a great call. Real good call. Few shots strong, but it's cool. I'm gonna make them into some snippets. And we're gonna have some laughs. We're gonna have some laughs. That right there, yo, yo, I can't even post this now. Like YouTube right gonna yo, YouTube right gonna literally flag that. What the heck, you over here? Like, why you did that for like 10 minutes? Why you did you could have just did that one? Like dang, like yo.
Wait, just a movement?
I don't know, but the way you were doing it, it looked a little like.
I didn't do the signal. I didn't do that with this hand. I just went like this.
Yeah, it looks. I saw a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna post it, but I mean, they may say, hold on,
Yeah, you go when yeah, I mean whenever.
due to illegal whenever. But yeah, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Yo, you've been throwing a lot of shots today.
I gotta go.
I get down with you. Yo, stop throwing these shots. All right, y'all.
Bye.
All right, love y'all. Y'all have a good week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Messed up.